There are some massive comics that just sold on eBay this week. Welcome back to another video. This really popped when I saw it. That to me is a monster increase. Again, this book got hot. This book is ready to go higher. So let's jump right into it. We are back today with another statue review from Diamond Select Toys. Without further ado, let's get into the review. What is good, YouTube? This is your host, Lawrence, over at Mighty Comics and Collectibles, and thank you for joining me for another eBay sales video here on the channel. If you guys aren't familiar with this one, I take 6 eBay books that sold over the prior week, and we go through them together. I give you GPA analysis on all these books and tell you over the past couple of years where they've been and where they are now. But before we get started, like every video, guys, I want to remind you, if you're not a current subscriber, hit that sub button. Do me a favor, smash that like button. We got to get this video out with as many likes as possible. And as you guys already know, I'm giving away a copy of Iron Man 1 once we get to 5,000 subs, and we are almost there. Without further ado, let's check out these books. So the first book we're going to take a look at this week is a massive key. It is a copy of X-Men #1 and the first appearance of the original X-Men team and, of course, Professor X and Magneto. Now, this copy is CGC 4.0 off-white to white pager, sold on May 24th for $12,999.99, a monster sale for this book. As we get into the GPA data, you can see that the last sale has already been recorded at $13,000. The 90-day average for this book, $11,181 on just 6 sales. The 12-month rolling average, $12,491 on a crazy 17 sales. The 2022 average, $14,273. In 2021, at the height of mass hysteria, as I say, $15,153. Now, over the past couple of years, we had to go from $15,000 all the way down to $11,000, about a $4,000 drop, just around 25-26%. Now, all of a sudden, we're getting a $13,000 sale. Somebody must have really wanted this book. They didn't care if they overpaid for it. Regardless, again, you guys know I love X-Men 1, the quintessential X-Men book I want to own. The next book we're going to take a look at is a copy of Edge of Spider-Verse #2, and I really haven't checked on the sales analysis for this book in quite some time, so I figured what better way to come out and do an eBay sales video with this book. Now, this copy is CGC 9.8, a white pager, just sold on May 25th for $995. And as we get into the GPA data, you can see the last sale is $945. So I'm not sure if $945 came after this or the $995 came before it as well. Regardless, the 90-day average for this book, $1,037. So right around $1,000. The 12-month rolling average, $1,262 on a crazy 153 sales. In 2022, the average was $1,565, and way back in 2021, $1,292. Again, this book probably has come down around $600 from its high. That is a big, steep decline for this one, in my opinion, roughly around 40-45%. Again, I'm still an advocate of this book going forward. There's only 2 modern books that I really want to own. Of course, this one and Ultimate Fallout 4 for the long term. Outside of those 2, I'm probably sticking away from all modern books right now. It's just not my thing. If you're going to hold for the long term, I'm definitely a buyer of this one under $1,000. Next, let's take a look at some Golden Age goodness. Here we have a copy of Superman #4, published in 1940, and is the second appearance of Lex Luthor. Now, this book was listed at $3,000, but the best offer was accepted for a whopping $2,750, and of course, it sold on May 25th. Now, as we get into the GPA data, I'm calling this book a 3.0. Again, it's a raw copy. Just from the pictures they provided, I'm giving an estimate grade of around a 3.0. Could be a 3.5. I don't think it's a 2.5. It looks too good to me. Regardless, the last sale for this book, a CGC 3.0, was $2,880 way back in November of 2022. And there's no 90-day average data. There's not even 12-month average data because the last sale for this book was 1 copy within the past year. You go back into 2022, the average is the same as well, $2,880. 1 sale in the past year and a half. That to me is mind-boggling. The 2000 2021 average, $2,718 on just 2 sales. You guys know right now, I think rarity is key in the market. If you're going to buy books, I would say start buying books that are more rare. That's what's moving right now. Either way, I've never been attracted to this cover, only for the fact that it seems that they just simply adjusted the trade dress for this book a little bit, and it's really not reminiscent of the original Superman logo. That was enough for me to alter my perception of this book, but either way, I think somebody paid around what this book is worth for its grade. Next up, guys, let's talk about one of the rarest books from the Silver Age. And when I saw this thing sell, I'm thinking that this is a scam. So we're going to go into it a little further. Now, here we have a copy of Showcase number 4, the origin and first appearance of the new Flash, Barry Allen. Now, I will say this copy had one bid at an auction of $3,000. You're telling me a raw complete copy of Showcase 4 only had one bid? No freaking way. I did some digging and I saw the person listing this book had 0 feedback. Again, when I see that on eBay, 0 feedback, 0 sales, 9 times out of 10, it's a freaking scam. But again, looking at the photos, I'm thinking this book is around a 1.0 or 1.5, so I pulled the 1.5 data. The last sale on a 1.5 was actually this year, and I was actually shocked about that, is $6,300 in February on just one sale. The 90-day average for this book, $6,300 again, because there's only one sale in the past 90 days. The 12-month rolling average, $6,000, only 2 sales for this book in this grade over the past year. In 2022, the average was $5,700 on only one sale. Again, there were no sales in 2021. Mind-boggling. I remember when I did my hierarchy videos looking into this book, there was a crazy low amount on the census, a super rare book. Again, I think this one is a scam. I think there's no way in hell somebody got a 50% discount on one of the rarest Silver Age books of all time. Again, another raw book getting sold on eBay for a fantastic price. You guys know I absolutely love this book. I'm infatuated with this cover. It is a copy of Fantastic Four number 12 and the first Marvel crossover, believe it or not, and the first meeting between the Hulk and the Fantastic Four. Now this copy, again, another auction, sold for $449.99 on May 26th. Now as we get into the GPA data, I pulled a 2.5, and again, this book looks really nice for a 2.5, but I do see some spine wear. I'm not showing you guys the back cover, but a little bit of wear there as well. The last sale for a CGC 2.5 of this book is only $800 back in January of 2023. So this book has come down quite a bit. The 90-day average for this one is actually non-existent because only one 2.5 sold in the past 3 months. The 12-month rolling average, $815 on 5 sales. In 2022, the average was $928. And again, I can't believe how low the sale count is for this book. The 2021 average, $944. So again, at this grade for this book, you guys know I want to own this book, and I don't want to spend a ton of money on a super high grade copy. I don't think it's worth it. I myself own a 4.0 that I got for a steal, I think around $400 way back when. But again, someone got a 50% discount on this book. I think if you're buying books right now, you have the opportunity to get great deals because I think a lot of people are out of the hobby. They're not looking to buy a ton of books. So there are deals out there. You just have to find them. Now, you guys know I love taking a look at super rare books when they sell on eBay. Here we have a Batman number 11 and a CGC 7.5 and a classic, iconic Joker cover. Now, this copy sold at auction for $14,833 on 97 bids on May 24th. Now, when I went looking for the GPA data, believe it or not, a 7.5 copy hadn't sold in roughly 3 years. So I had to pull the 7.0 data. So as we get into the GPA data, guys, you could see the last 7.0 that sold was $13,800 in March of this year. The 90-day average for this book all the way up to 2022 has been the same because there's only one copy that sold in the past year and a half. In 2021, the average was $15,600 on just that one sale. Mind-boggling. So 7.5 sold somewhere in between a 7.0 and really an 8.0 at around just under $15,000. A remarkable price for this book considering it is so freaking rare and is one of my favorite Batman covers to boot. If you can find them right now, guys, like I said, rare is what is selling. That's it for this one today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, a lot of great books that have sold over the past week. I'm always taking suggestions. A few people reached out to me today and gave me some great ones, so I'm going to use those if they sold in the prior week. But outside of that, guys, I'm trying to show you different books every week. A lot of Golden Age is selling right now, whether it be for higher prices, lower prices, stable prices, whatever it is. There are some monster deals to be had if you're willing to hold on for the long term. Like always, guys, like I said, do me a favor, hit that like button for me, share this video out there in the community. You haven't checked out all the new t-shirts, visit the link in the description in all my videos. This is Lawrence over at Mighty Comics Collectibles saying thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon.